Hi, this is Joe again with another review. For the sake of this video, I'm going to do a review of a movie that, or I should say a documentary that everybody should watch, especially today on Valentine's Day. This is Valentine's Day 2018. Of course, this is the documentary to watch on Valentine's Day. It's not anything about the holiday itself, it's not anything about the love stories, not anything about that. It's the St. Valentine's Massacre. The story of the St. Valentine's Day Massacre, which of course happened on Valentine's Day back in 1929 in Chicago. So it's a real love story here, folks. Not really. It just so happens that this was the most famous mafia hit job in the history of the mafia. Well, according to some people, there's no such thing as a mafia, or the Chicago mobs. It had to do with a hit that Al Capone made onto Bugs Moran's guys in a garage in Chicago in 1929. That's basically what it is. It's a damn good documentary. It's only it is on the History Channel like every morning. Yeah, real appropriate time until like 8 o'clock every morning, like 7 or 8 o'clock every morning on last few years of Valentine's Day. The History Channel shows this thing. But if it's too inconvenient for you guys, this documentary is on YouTube. It is a 21-year-old documentary now. Originally aired back in 1997, so now we're in 2018. It's more than 20. It's 21 years later. It's narrated by Paul Sorvino, who of course was famous for playing some mobsters in the movies, like in Goodfellas, or in the Tom Cruise movie The Firm, or some other places where he plays a gangster or a mobster. So he narrates this thing, and it's about an hour 37 or 37 minute documentary. So it is a pretty long documentary, even for the History Channel standards. And it's 2 hours with the commercials, but it is good to to watch this thing to find out the height of the gang wars in Chicago before Al Capone. Well, that's really huge thing Al Capone did before he got busted like a couple years, arrested like a couple years later for not paying his taxes. And does describe in detail about the North Side mob and the South Side, the North Side gangs and the South Side gangs in Chicago, and he felt it did a pretty good job of describing what was going on during the 1920s with the Chicago mobs. Now, of course, the only other good thing to watch is maybe the thing with Al Capone's vault without Joel Rivera, even though Rivera finds nothing in there. But during that documentary, during that live show with Joel Rivera, they do talk about the St. Valentine's. They did have a segment on the Valentine's Day Massacre. So, but this documentary talks about all the events that led up to the massacre, and of course, within the last 20 minutes or so, have the massacre itself in there. And it's really, if you really want to know about the history of Chicago, what violent, turbulent city it is, you can check it out here on YouTube. Unless if the YouTube copyright laws put a kibosh on that documentary. But it's been up there for at least a year, more than a year now. Or the St. Valentine's Massacre documentary. It is a good one to watch, and it's good and it's fun to watch documentary on, like I said at the top, the most famous mob hit mob hit ever. And those are the height of the mobs back in the 20s. But it also explains how Scarface, Al Capone, got a score. He got a score because he was flirting with a waitress in a cafe or something, and her husband took it out on Capone and cut him in the face with a knife, and that's how he got a score. But that's about it. I mean, everybody knows, how good is he had a score on his face. You always want to know how he got a score. Well, that was how he got a score, folks. And it's really like I said, it is a good documentary to watch, especially if you're interested in the mob culture in the 20s. So that's my review of the St. Valentine's Day Master documentary. Please click on the video, please feel free to comment on it. Please subscribe to my channel, please forward this video on your Facebook pages. You can check out all my reviews and on my YouTube channel at rallyc.com, it's all WDY, and that's C.com, and the homepage of Rally Reviewer Christy Moore, and please check out all of his videos on his website. Thanks for watching, catch you next time.